This is the plaintiff, Elaine Russell. She says she met the defendant online and they began dating. They broke up soon after, but remained friends with benefits. She loaned him all kinds of money for all sorts of things, but the louse has paid nothing back. So here they are. She's suing for $3,000, the amount she's still owed. This is the defendant, Richard Douglas. He says he paid the plaintiff back everything he owed her, minus a trip to Las Vegas. He doesn't think he should have to pay her back for the trip because he put $3,500 into a car the plaintiff snatched away from him, and he only had it for 3 months. Besides, the only reason the plaintiff's really suing him is because he no longer wants to be friends with benefits. He's accused of being unkind to an ex. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $3,000, the amount owed for a down payment on a car.
All parties, please raise your right hand. You see it? Come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn in.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome.
Okay, Elaine Russell, you are suing your former boyfriend, Richard Douglas, for $3,000. You say you're actually out more than $3,500 in different loans that you made to him, money that you fronted him during different times in your relationship, which now that you're broken up, it's not okay anymore, and you would like to see back. You have a countersuit against her for $3,000. According to you, you're out $3,500 on a down payment to a car that you put in her name, and then she ended up taking. Who saw that coming? And now you want that back. Go ahead. What's going on?
I met Mr. Douglas in 2009 off of a dating website.
Which one?
Black People Meet. We hit it off.
A good one?
Right. I don't know about that.
Not so much.
Anyway.
Look at
we hit it off right away. We we started dating, and everything just went accordingly and moved kind of quickly. And we had dated for a few months, and we was boyfriend and girlfriend for a few months. And one night we was out eating dinner, and we was talking. I was talking to him about male associate of mine and how he's very intelligent, but he's bipolar. And for some reason, he assumed that this person I was sleeping with, which I wasn't, which he never asked or questioned me about this person. He just later on down the road told me that he met somebody else and he broke up with me.
And then what happened?
We get back together in the summer of
So you stayed broken up how many months?
About 6 months.
Okay, so you run into each other, you get back together, and what happens?
No, we don't run into it. We never lose contact. We constantly stay in contact with each other. I started
Physical contact?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both. Yeah.
All right, so go ahead.
We started so the first purchase that I made for him was for a trip to Las Vegas, which was in April of 2000.
Did he take you to Vegas?
No, he went on his own.
With friends?
I'm not sure the reason
Why are you
behind
paying for his
it.
trip to Vegas?
That trip to Vegas, he booked the week of Thanksgiving. He asked me to charge it because he didn't have the money to pay for that trip.
Okay.
So I charged it on my...
If he doesn't have the money and he's leaving you and not taking you, why do you pay for a trip to Vegas?
Because we was talking about getting married. We was a couple. And,
that's the last man going to Vegas is the guy who I'm going to marry. I can tell you that right now.
Well, supposedly his
I don't understand that.
Supposedly his trips to Vegas was business trips. So.
Oh, please, honey, you didn't fall for that.
So.
What's his business?
He has a restaurant in.
Did he have a restaurant at the time of the trip to Vegas in November?
For this one, yes.
So you front the money for Vegas and he's supposed to pay you and he doesn't.
Correct.
Okay? All right, then what?
Well, the trip to Jamaica.
Is this after the trip to Vegas?
No, the trip to Jamaica was prior.
Okay.
The trip to Jamaica was prior. We made plans to go to Jamaica, which I put on my credit card. We had to end up leaving early because a family member of his passed away.
Okay.
While we was on the trip. So I'm suing for the trip to Jamaica and for the fees to fly back early.
And according to you, he's supposed to pay you for both of those?
Yes.
Okay. Now, that was what month?
That was in September. September 23rd.
So if in September he has if it's now November when Vegas happens, and in September he already owed you, according to you, $1,200. Why do you pay for his trip to Vegas in November if he already owes you $1,200 that he's supposed to pay back? Or is it that he wasn't supposed to pay you and it was a gift?
No, he was. The reason why I did it because in the past when I put something on my credit card, he has always paid me for
Except
it.
for that September time 2 months ago, which he hasn't.
Yeah, except for that time. But
so that's
I
the
was
one
never
that's fresh and in your mind, or it should be, and yet you pay the $600 for Vegas. Okay, then what? What else are you suing for?
When he purchased the restaurant in September, he needed some stuff for the restaurant, and
Why doesn't he get it himself?
he didn't have enough funds to get this.
In fact, according to your statement, he was in bankruptcy.
He was filing bankruptcy the first of the year.
So he didn't have money to pay for certain supplies for the restaurant and a
Yeah.
cash register.
Correct.
And you paid for those things.
Yes.
Okay. And that's another $1,200, and that's in September. But are you going to marry him at this point? Like, it's like all fine and it's all money flowing back and forth because you're going to marry him at that point? You think that everything's going to be fine, or no?
I was thinking everything was great. And then he was supposed to be getting some money from a relative of his in February, so he said everything would be paid off in February.
Okay. Now you also pay a cell phone bill, you pay a gas bill, and some storage container bill and a cable bill.
Yeah, well, the storage container
Just bills. Now, tell me about the car, because there's some car that complicates this whole thing.
All right. In November, he was having a problem with the car that he had. One day we went just looking at cars, and we stopped at the dealership, and it was
What dealership?
It's called Planet Honda.
What kind of cars?
It's a Cadillac SRX 2006. He has somebody else's information that he's supposed to put the car in.
Why does he have to put the car in somebody else's name?
Because of his credit. So we go in and he runs the person's credit that he has the name for, the information for.
Who's not even there.
And he's not even
But
there.
nobody has a problem with that.
So.
Because golly, it's the American way.
And
Go ahead.
then he runs my credit and he said, well,
Your credit?
He runs my
Your
credit.
credit?
Yeah, he checks.
Wait. This is when?
This is in November.
November, where he's already in the hole $3,000 for you. He's gone to Vegas without you. You paid for that, so it's
Yes,
$3,500. So now you are running your credit to buy a man who's about to enter bankruptcy, who can't pay his bills, a Cadillac SRX. Have I got this right?
Yes, you do.
Okay, enough said. Mr. Douglas, what's going on?
The car, when I put the money down in the car, she didn't put money down. The only thing she did was put in her name. So I put the money down.
Why is she putting the car down in her name? Why do you have bad credit?
I was in real estate, and when the real estate market crashed, I lost all my property.
Come September and November, at this point, your credit is in the toilet.
No, Your Honor, it's not in the
It's not.
toilet.
Did you file bankruptcy in January like you told me
No,
you
I
would?
did not.
Okay.
I have-
Well, it's in the toilet enough, my friend, where you, unlike the rest of humanity, have to put cars in other people's names, right? By the way, what happened with the car?
I had to take it back.
Oh, look at that. Okay. So, go ahead.
So when I'm running back and forth, I'm like, oh, I have this deal. Let me do it. I'll put it on your card. Oh, I said, no, I'll take it. She said, no. And I said, all right, cool, do it. And when I see you later, I'll give you the money.
And would you?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Did you give her the money for the cable bill?
Yes, I did.
Did you give her the money for the storage container?
Yes, I did.
Did you give her the money for the cell phone bill?
Yes, I did.
Did you give her the money for gas? How much money did you give her for gas?
Gas? What gas?
You don't know what she's talking about.
No.
Okay. Let's talk about the Jamaica trip, all the trips you take.
Yes, the Jamaica trip, I was like, look, I don't have the money right now. She was like, oh, don't worry about it. I'm putting it in my car. Pay me later.
Okay. Did you pay her for the Jamaica trip?
No, I did not, Your Honor.
Okay.
So-
and the Jamaica trip now were the tickets to Jamaica.
Yes.
And then there was a $300 fee for coming back early. What happened? Your niece passed away?
My niece passed away.
I'm very sorry about that. How old was she?
18.
I'm very sorry about that. All right. So you had to fly back, and that was an extra $300.
We had insurance.
Okay.
All right. So we were waiting for the death certificate to come back, but because of what the mother was going through as the only child, it was just difficult. So when I finally gave it to her, she said, "Okay, fine, I'm gonna send it in. It's the only thing we need." She comes back to me 2 days later, says, "Oh, by the way, when I'm finally reading through the paperwork, it says the doctor has to sign off on the paperwork who signed on death certificate." I'm like, "How are you going to do this? I told you to look at it before. Now you're going to come back to me now." And then she was like, "You know what? I'm going to take it off as a write-off." And I was like, "No, let's see what we could do." And then 2 days later is when she came, and that's when she saw the car was being paid on time. It's not like it was being late or anything like that. And then that's when everything just went to a rave.
Well, when did you two break up?
We broke up when Thanksgiving, the day after her brother, or 2 days after her brother.
What happened with her brother?
All the stuff that I told her and what was going on. He's telling me I'm this and I'm that. I'm
What did
there.
he tell you?
Why am I there? You know, he said, who are you? How do you get?
Why'd you really break up? Because if you're going to tell me that you date somebody a year and you break up because the brother says you're there too much.
We weren't dating a year, Your Honor.
Okay, why did you break up?
Because it was her family. Every time her family gets involved, everything about me, everything that I go on, if I scratch my eye, her family say, hey, you know, don't scratch your eye like that, scratch it with this one. And I'm like, yo, her family runs her life. Her sister runs her life.
So you break up when? After Thanksgiving?
Right after Thanksgiving, when the brother called me, I said, look, man, I don't want no
Was
problems.
there any money from her to you after Thanksgiving that she's suing for here?
I have emails here, Your Honor, from January, which she never stated that I owed her any money, anything. She called my daughter. That's why I brought my daughter here.
She called your daughter? Come on
Yes.
But was she trying to get back with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
See, I'm trying to figure out why someone would say you owe all this money if, according to you, you paid her back. What is the reason? To get back at you because she's angry you broke up
That's
with her?
why she took the car back. She was like, hey.
Tell me about her taking the car back.
She said, since you said screw me with...
Why did you decide to take the car back?
A couple of weeks prior, we was talking on the phone, and he was stating that he could return the car back to me. He'll give me back the car. So I told him, you know, I really can't afford the car. He said, well, I can have somebody just steal it or junk the car.
I can have somebody steal it
or total the car.
Or total the car so that you can make an insurance claim?
Yeah, so we make an insurance claim.
Did you do that?
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Did you, yes or no, did you do that? And go ahead.
Okay, this is my father. I'm his daughter.
Yeah.
And the truck that he got was a gift for his birthday. My father's birthday is November 17th. It was a gift, along with a lot of other things. Oh, no, I'll get it. My father has received fruit baskets. My father's allergic to melons, and there's melons in a fruit basket. I have received...
Why are you telling me this food baskets from her?
Yes, from her.
Okay.
And I've gotten... Can you tell me when your father gets it? Your father's on the way to the hospital. Can you call me and tell me if he's okay? Why are you calling me?
You mean after the breakup?
After the breakup.
So you're trying to point out that she's obsessed with him?
Still coming to the store, bringing cakes. My stepmother was making the desserts and everything. We didn't need her to do anything anymore. My father's girlfriend or whoever at the time was there helping.
How quick did your father get a new girlfriend?
My father knew her for a while, so it wasn't like they got together immediately. It wasn't quick. And not only that, she would come.
It was right after you broke up with her.
No, I just met her and we just started talking about.
I just met her. My father knew her for a while. All right, you know what? I'm exhausted. I can't.
And welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. Would you ever loan somebody you're romantically involved with money if they have bad credit and if they are on the verge of bankruptcy?
I would not, because I would probably never see that money again.
That's probably true, but sometimes love blinds you. What do you think?
I would absolutely do it.
You would do it?
Yeah, if I'm romantically involved with the person and they needed the help, that's more important than it.
The dude behind you is nodding the other way.
No way. If they have bad credit, we wouldn't want to risk it.
Okay. You're a very good romantic. Stupid going inside the courtroom.
What was your answer on the $579.40 for Vegas? Did you pay that last Vegas trip?
I'm not sure, Your Honor, but...
The Jamaica trip, you say that you still owe her, but you feel that she botched up the insurance part.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so that would be $300 of the $1,200, and that would leave a remaining $900 that you say you do owe her half or all? Or is the $900 just your part?
It was $800 and change, but it was my part.
Okay. The amounts she's suing for the cash register, $500 and something for a cash register, $711 for restaurant supplies. What is your response to that?
The cash register, I paid it for the cash register.
What about the restaurant supplies?
I don't know about the restaurant supplies, Your Honor.
I don't see the $711 for restaurant supplies, unless you're including things that you already sued for separately in your breakdown. So that's not making any sense to me. Now, you have a countersuit against her for $3,000. Okay, amount owed for down payment of the car. Because eventually, when she says, I want the car back, you give the car back to her.
Yes, no
Now, my
arguing
question to you is, she says that you said that you could total it up and claim the insurance on it, or you could get it stolen, get somebody to steal it. Did you say that you would do that?
She said it, and I said whatever, hung up.
So you give back the car.
No questions. The only thing I asked
when
was,
did you give back the car?
The day she sent me the email.
What day did you give back the car?
Whatever the day is on the email. I didn't know what it was. It was like the
February 2nd.
February 2nd, does that sound right? And you got the car in November. So
November
you used
19th.
the car for 4 months.
No, November 19th, 2.5 months.
Okay.
Or 3.
Closer to 3. All right. So you had the car for 3 months.
Yes.
You gave it back to her when she asked for it. You didn't say no. I paid the down payment.
I did.
I'm paying. Okay. Well, you could have continued to say no, but you didn't.
I said, what about my down payment? I said, look, I have no problem.
She never said she was going to pay you the down payment.
No, she said screw.
Right.
Quote. I'm a quoter.
Exactly.
She
and then
said,
despite that, you went ahead and gave back the car, but now you're suing for the down payment.
No, because, Your Honor,
What'd you do
I
with
wasn't
the
going
car?
to argue.
What'd you do with the car?
I traded it in.
All right. Well, here's what we're going to do, folks. Let me just explain a couple of things to you. I get these cases all the time, where people, and in your case, you guys like barely know each other. I mean, you've been dating for what, a year? And then you financially enlace yourselves in a way that is very inadvisable, particularly in your case.
Correct.
In his case, it's the bomb. For you, not so much, not so helpful,
I agree.
right? And over, you keep trying to buy his love, I guess, because that's the only thing I can call this, right? Do you have a message for the women out there who are listening to you in your life right now?
Oh, yeah.
What's the message?
Yeah.
Don't
Don't do it.
do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Regardless of what the person says to you, if you're not married, you don't have that ring.
I wouldn't do it if I was married.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Some people want to
I've been with that man by my side for 20 years. I wouldn't do it if I was married. Unbelievable. What I'm going to do is the only stuff because here's what happens when you do it. You come to court, you say, all right, judge, it was good enough for me then, but it's not good enough for me now. So now I want you to go back through the pots and pans of my life. I want you to figure out who had the salad and who ordered the Coke, and I want you to now make it even. And so give me back all the money that I wasted. Why? Why should I do that? You know what you're going to get? What he confessed to in this courtroom. He confessed to Vegas. He confessed to Jamaica, part of Jamaica. Okay? That's what you're going to get. You're going to get $1,479.40 verdict for the plaintiff on your counterclaim against her. I guess this is why you can't put stuff in other people's names. I guess we're just going to consider that, I don't know, the lease for the car for the 3 months that you had it. I'm going to do the same thing that was good enough for you, just like it was good enough for her then. She's going to eat it. It was good enough for you then. You're going to eat it. 0 on your counterclaim, $1,479.40 on your claim. Goodbye. Good luck.
Thank you.
See what the defendant thinks about that ruling. Come right down in here and give me your reaction to the outcome.
I call her a cheap date
Well, what does that mean?
because all she do is buy people love, and I ain't got time for it. As long as I don't got to see her anymore, I'm good to go.
That's what you think happened here? That's why she's suing you?
Yeah,
Why? Because she can't let you go?
she can't let it go.
What do you have that is so irresistible to women?
Not to women, just maybe to her.
You don't think you tried to take advantage?
No, I didn't.
All right, sir. Nothing bothers this man. Right around the corner there. Just head right that way. Okay, so step in here and tell me, what are you smiling at?
None. I mean, and I knew it was going to be tough, and I knew I didn't have all the proof because stuff was on my credit card that was going to be hard for me to prove.
What lesson have you learned now,
but it's a lesson.
finally?
Oh, never again will I ever do this again. I would never.
What did you do, try to buy someone's love?
I didn't try to buy his love, honestly. No, I tried to help him.
Help
Honestly,
him
I
out?
did,
What did
yeah.
you see in him that was, you got pretty close to marrying the guy.
Yeah, he was a very kind, very nice. I mean, he did a lot of stuff for me.
What do you think of him now?
You know what? He's a human being, and I have nothing bad to say about him.
Okay, take it, Harvey.
Okay, you know what? We've talked about this before, but the fact is that you cannot buy somebody's love. You think you can, but the fact and the irony is that the person you're giving money to ultimately ends up not respecting you. Think about that. It's absolutely 100% always true. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.